back with more of WHHI's news, and joining me now is Bethany Marcinkowski. She is the Vice President of Education Impact, United Way of the Lowcountry. You're here to start off by telling us about Read Indeed. What is it?
I am. So Read Indeed is our early grade reading program. But let me start by saying that United Way of the Lowcountry is shifting our focus to help people achieve self-sufficiency.
Sure, to become independent.
Yeah.
And reading and knowing how to read well is certainly one way to help achieve that, right?
Exactly. Early literacy has always played a huge role in a person's journey through their education.
Right. Yeah, their outcome. I mean, later in life, they'll be able to earn more, possibly, go through college or, higher learning. So it is really important.
Right. And I don't know if you knew this, but a child learns to read until the 3rd grade. Then after that, they read to learn. And so if they don't know how to read, they're just going to keep falling further and further behind.
Don't need that happening.
No.
So how does Read Indeed work, and how does it help?
So Read Indeed is a tutoring program. We partner with both Beaufort and Jasper County school districts, and we place tutors in schools, one-on-one, reading with students, pre-K through 3rd grade right now.
Okay, and it's about an hour long when a tutor works with the student?
The commitment's about an hour to 2 hours,
okay,
depending on the amount of students. But you work with a student for 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
And you help them with their literacy skills, the things that they're missing.
Right, struggling with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it builds confidence. They actually love seeing the tutor come.
Yeah.
I think the tutors get a lot more out of it.
Absolutely. I mean, so let me ask you this. If someone is interested, do you need volunteers? Are you always in need?
Definitely need volunteers. We could not do this without volunteers.
What kind of commitment? We mentioned the time frame. Is it all year round? Is it the school year?
It's just during the school year. In fact, it doesn't even start at the very beginning of school because of testing and various
identify who might need some of your help, right?
Yeah, they have to do all of that. And so it starts around October and goes through the school year.
Do I have to have a teaching background if I want to volunteer?
Absolutely not.
What kind of requirements are there for your volunteers?
Well, you have to know how to read.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Be reliable. Although you were saying to me before we started here that you understand if someone's got a vacation coming up or whatever, they still can work with your program.
Absolutely. We get it. People are busy.
Yeah.
The students are seen 3 times a week.
Okay, but you as a volunteer only are there for one of those 3 days.
Correct.
Because you're really going to see more of a better outcome than if these kids are working with someone 3 days a week, which is great.
That's why we do it.
Well, let me ask you this. How many return volunteers do you have? Do people get hooked once they get involved?
They do. They love their kiddos. They love the teachers that they get to work with.
I'm sure the teachers appreciate it too.
They do. And our tutors don't work with the lowest level students. We work with the middle ground.
Okay.
So that little bit of help that they're receiving can give them the push to read on grade level, which is what we're trying to achieve.
Absolutely. Now, I know you also work with some kindergarten programs, pre-K. Tell me about that.
Do.
What are the needs there?
Well, our pre-K program is called Play Partners, and it is a program where it's a dialogic read aloud. So we actually provide books and a box of materials with activities that the teacher administers in the classroom.
Okay.
We do have one school that uses volunteers, but that's done once a week for a month.
Okay.
And then the students get to take a book home with them.
Oh, nice.
So they have 8 new books by the end of the school year.
That's a great idea.
And then kindergarten is also an interactive read aloud, but it's done once a week with the entire class.
Okay.
The teacher does interactive read alouds 3 times a week, and at the end of the week, the students get the book.
Now, you look for donations, do you not, for those books, or donations in order to do the program?
Both.
Yeah. Okay.
We distributed 21,600 books this last school year. Yes.
Well, we want to thank you. We're already out of time, but thank you for all that you do. Will you come back? I know you want to talk about some other programs too.
I didn't get to talk about
next
other
time
programs.
we'll have you back. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bethany Marcinkowski with the United Way of the Lowcountry. We will be right back.